Okay, so before I go into the Q&A for the day and I go over the morning gappers, I have what I think is an excellent trading lesson that you all can learn from my own stupidity. So I'm going to share this with you. And this was ZSAN, right? It was on our overnight list, but it wasn't on the gap playlist. And Ramesh pointed this out, as he often does, this really tight flag. It's still in its opening 5-minute range. It's trading above yesterday's high. So I called this long over the mic, right? 225. If it breaks the high of day, just kind of a stop below this little flag here. So here's the lesson. Are you ready? So I get long here. And look what happened. Just rips, right? So that looks like a great trade. But what I did wrong was I took 12,000 shares. Now I never take 12,000 shares. I have my position size set to 4,000, but I clicked it 3 times. I'd love to tell you I clicked it 3 times by accident, but I clicked it 3 times on purpose. Let me try to find this for you here real quick. All right. Can you see this? Everybody see that? My P&L on ZSAN should be on there. Lost 712 bucks. Okay? That's because I had 12,000. Now, why did I take 12,000 shares? I don't have a great reason other than I had a kind of a cruddy earlier trade. And couple that with everything I just showed you. It's trading, flagging above yesterday's high. It's a low float. Recent good news. Might have some shorts trapped from the red gap day and then the quiet day yesterday. I just liked it that much, so I clicked that 3 times, 12,000 shares. And so when it came back down, because I was in so big, I had no choice, right? I thought, well, this could easily, fail, but the proper way to trade a flag like that is to get long and stop it, below maybe the 520. So your position size should be proper. By the way, this might break 3 right now. Your position size should be proper such that you're okay if it hits, the 520 or wherever your stop is. I didn't have a stop in place because I just knew it was going to work, right? So took 12,000 shares, and literally the bottom of this red candle, is to show you over here, is 218. That's me. 12,000 shares, I got filled at whatever, 225, sold, I don't know where I got filled, sold at 218. That was me for a $712 loss, only to watch it do this. So I was right about the setup, but because I took it so big, I literally had no choice but to kill it here. Yeah, a little bit, Derek. That's a great question. I was coming off a lousy trade this morning, but I liked everything about it, and it's just one of those things. If I had traded proper position size, right? If I'd have taken the number of shares such that if it hits, let's go back to how it looked. If I'd have taken the number of shares proper so that I get long at 225, and it stops me out at 208, I'm okay with it. It's within my loss tolerance. Then I can this is a normal pullback. I can just let it work, right? This didn't pull back very far. This wouldn't have scared anybody out if you weren't in stupid like me, right? So that's probably the best lesson I'm going to give you all week. And I say it all the time, but I don't necessarily always do it. And we're human, and sometimes we're the product of maybe an earlier screw up, and so we have a little bit of revenge in our minds, and so on. So just really wanted to share that with you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and proceed with the Q&A now. Give me a second.